everybody, I'm Mike from Regala Photography, where we talk about everything photography. Today we're going to talk about how focal length can help you create a photo story with your photos. Focal length is one of the most important settings on your camera when it comes to controlling the look and feel of your photos. It can be used to create a sense of depth and distance, to isolate your subject, or to capture a wide angle view. There are different types of focal lengths you can use. A wide angle lens has a short focal length, typically around 14 millimeter. This allows you to capture a wide view of the scene and can be great for landscape and architectural photography. My wide angle lens is an RF 15 to 35 millimeter f2.8. It's also by Canon, if you didn't know what RF was. You'll also want a mid-range focal length, like a 24 to 70 millimeter. 50 millimeter would be great focal length for like an in-between wide angle and telephoto. For me, I use a 24 to 105 millimeter f4. A telephoto lens, on the other hand, has a longer focal length, typically around 70 to 200, which is what I use. This allows you to zoom in on specific subjects, making it great for portraits and sports photography. If all you have is a prime lens, then you can use your feet to zoom in or out of the scene. Walking closer or farther away from your subject will have the same effect as using zoom lenses. Plus, you'll get your exercise. Now, let's talk about how you can use focal length to create a photo story. One way is by using wide angle lens to capture the overall scene, and then switching to a telephoto to zoom in on a specific subject or details. This allows you to give your audience a sense of the big picture and then take them in for a closer look. Another way to use focal length to tell a story is by isolating your subject with a telephoto lens. This can help to draw attention to the subject and make them the focal point of the photo. Finally, you can also use focal length to create a sense of depth and distance in your photos. This can be achieved by using a wide angle lens to capture a foreground element, then using a telephoto to capture the background element, and then you can use a mid-range photo, maybe changing the angle from your wide angle or your zoom to add to the story. This creates a sense of depth and can help to transport your audience into the scene. Here's an example of 3 photos that I shot with a wide, mid-range, and telephoto. The wide angle is the entrance to the pier and the outlet of the bay, and also the lighthouse. It shows the stormy sky, thus creating a moody vibe to the photo. The mid-range photo zooms in a little closer to the lighthouse and the pier. It has less distractions in the photo, so you can focus more on the pier itself and less on the sky and the sidewalk and all that stuff. The last photo is zoomed in right to the lighthouse. It shows the waves crashing into the pier and the lighthouse isolating how stormy it is. So as you can see, focal length is a very powerful tool that can be used to create a variety of different looks and feels in your photos. Experiment with different focal lengths to see what kind of story you can tell with your camera. Remember, how wide or zoomed in you are is all up to you. You can use a macro photo if it helps with the story, or even a drone photo of the area to show an extreme wide angle. Well, I hope you found this video useful and you understand how using focal length can create a story with your photos. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the like button. It really does help me. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when my next video is posted. Until next time, take care, everybody.